approach the little slope there, we need to be incredibly slow for this vehicle. Discovery's not going to worry too much there, because obviously with the air suspension it's got more clearance at the front, but where that's all been scraped away, it's probably somebody coming in a little bit quicker. Staying over to this side as well as much as possible, because it brings that wheel up as well, which helps. So that line's good. Okay, a big hole coming up just here, so again just easing back a little bit. That's brilliant. Oh, you've got up to 3 seconds. Okay. So just okay, keep it going at that speed. This is more for discovery than this vehicle sometimes, but sometimes as slow as you can go, the better they will work. Because as you can see from that, we don't have to push them up hills.
No.
Obviously, the lower the traction, the more momentum we need, because yes, but he's left and then right. But the amount of control you have, especially in vehicles with low range, which are really designed for this type of work. But even in this, being an automatic, serious amounts of really low speed control. Yeah, that's it. And then we'll climb the hill that we'll see.
There's some mud, Dave, there's some mud.
I'll have to come back in the winter.
I've got some
Straight on. Yeah, this line's good. This line's good, so this wheel's not dropping into the big hole there. Okay, just stop it there if you could.
Here?
Yeah, just here's fine. Yes please, but as always stopping at the top of the hill for this vehicle, just make sure that green arrow is still down to the left.
She's still there.
If it is, away we go.
She's okay to go down here?
Yeah, fine as she is.
It's very clever stuff, isn't it? I think it helps having been here before as well, because the unnerving passenger or driver would be not happy with this, and automatic reaction is to apply the foot brake. It's that kind of sense of survival, isn't it? It's kind of, well...
It soon turns into the opposite, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. No, it does. It's very...
Yes, it is, but that's part of why we're here, really,
yeah.
is to show people what the vehicle can do. I was explained, if we use foot brake appropriately, it is not a cardinal sin, but if halfway down there you start using foot brake, it can be.
It's going to get messy.
Okay, very, very slow on this next bit if you could. A little bit of foot brake possibly, more so for this vehicle, obviously, but also what we're going to do next as well, discovery, if you can do it as slow as possible, it works better. This one we're going to have to give it a little more, keep the throttle on rather than give it a little bit of extra. We don't need speed, we need just that momentum and maintaining throttle. Can you stop just for a second? And it's this corner here, we're going round to the right.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so quite a tight corner. Do not back off the throttle.
Yep.
And that's quite an important one.
Okay.
Okay, so just progress, I suppose it's probably 2-3 miles an hour is about all we need, and then just keep adding throttle as we go through, especially when we start getting some wheel spin, just keep adding throttle. Okay, so tiny bit quicker than this whole thing, that's plenty, that's it there. So turning in, keeping speed, adding throttle as we go through the corner, and that will keep, generally speaking, our momentum going, although pretty nasty for her there. Fantastic, nicely done.
I see. I was lower than sort of 3 miles an hour there, and I think that lack of momentum. It just,
I would have said if we gone too much faster though,
yeah.
it starts getting a bit random. Big hole just here, so just easing back if you could, and then we'll turn to the left. But certainly for discovery,
Yeah.
as slow as you can through there. This has plenty of time to work it out.
I can't actually see.
You're fine, absolutely fine there. So just follow that corner, sort of, you know, that one round the outside of the corner. That's absolutely fine.
It's going to be sort of somebody overhead doing a bit of sighting.
The roots are sloping down, so if we're up there, we'll probably slide down to about this position anyway. Goes quite sharp right, maybe a little bit of foot brake as we go into this dip and then through the corner. That's fine, that's fine. And then turning her in there.
Do you want me to foot on the brake or just let it do it?
To be honest, at the moment it's whichever you're comfortable with.
Probably foot brake for me.
Reason for that is, you know, it's a bit unsighted, we may need to stop. So if you're using the foot brake, that's fine. In, say, a 110 Defender, we'd need to stop because we'd have to 3-point turn on this one or do a manoeuvre on this one. What you're doing at the moment is absolutely right because we're not going far enough at a time to lock wheels up. Now, that rear left is quite a long way off the ground, or has just been. So by not letting it run, we're not trying to stop on less brakes than we normally would. So that's absolutely fine. And then when you're happy that we're round the corner, go off the brake and let it go. With the Discovery, if we're down in first gear doing that, of course it's going to go around there at about 1 mile an hour.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you know, it's
Extra clearance.
because it's low range, yeah. So. Now, at the bottom of this hill, there are some pretty sharp holes. So we'll have to have a look as we get down to them. Maybe we'll need to take a slightly different line. I'd be inclined to be slightly over to this side. The reason my inclination is always to this way because the next turn's to the right. It's right, let her go from there, she'll be fine. On this line she'll be fine. We went to the right side, we're up against the bank as we turn in, so that's why I kind of took that line.
Straight on up?
Straight on up, yes please. Okay, just easing back a little bit there, it's a nasty bit just here, that's fine. And then as we level out, again it's just keep easing off as necessary. Then a tiny bit of throttle in the line. Don't forget, of course, this is high range as well.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, heading up the slope there. That's the one.
Okay,
This was a
any
tricky
tips
bit,
for
I
that,
can't
mate?
remember.
Any tips? Just go for it.
Let's see.
Let's have a
Evoque, no, just a little bit of throttle will do. No, I'm sorry, being facetious there, but I was a little bit blind at the top, but that's fine. And then as it levels, it's just easing off a little bit. Now to do the interesting bits, I think we follow this track just along. Carry on, yeah,
okay.
Carry on. So we'll go just slightly round to the right.
Heading off down now.
That's the one. For just purely because of ground clearance, there's only I can't do some of the routes. All that one would do is climb a little bit, you could see, and then we come back down to this one.
A little bit here,
No, that one's okay. I think that one's okay because it's nice and smooth into it. Ones I don't kind of like. See this bump coming up and then a dip, and there's also a dip on the right side. So that's fine. That sort of speed. That's not going to be an issue in Discovery though.
No, it's getting used to the slight difference in height.
That actually felt like we had a wheel off the ground there for a second as well. That's actually good use of foot brake there,
Yeah,
because the hill descent control is actually, because we put it being in park, is now gone back to its default setting rather than its lowest setting.
Right.
So the other thing you could do, press and hold
Just out
that, and now it's down to the left. So when you come off the brake, it'll be
with the
about
undulations,
right
I just felt a bit of stability might.
She's fine down here actually. She's okay. We're going to take the next left.
This was the one we went down, Dave. Came up, that we got stuck on.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think it was a bit muddier than this.
We've been up here this afternoon. Okay, we're going to do a right in just a second. Keep the power on till we're literally level on the corner.
Okay.
Starting its corner, because that's fine there. Okay, turning in now. And then if you could take the immediate left that's coming. Brilliant. Nice little hole just there, so again it's just exactly that, just slowing her down, and then at the top we'll go to the right. Brilliant. So it's just feeling it in and then driving it out really.